Yes, I. Love and peace to everybody. Fucking hell, the marks are coming up, aren't they? Some very, very hard sparring with best pros in the country. Probably the best gym in Yorkshire anyway. Especially for sparring sides. I mean, just exactly what I needed to be coming into here as battle hardened as I can. Now, just to confirm, I've seen a few comments. Did you get to speak to Steffan Albert Anks, Bad to the Bone promoter? Yes. I have been on phone to Steffan Albert Anks for 1 hour. Danny gave him some terms and conditions. Steffan gave me the terms and conditions. I accepted all terms and conditions. I accepted everything. That's that. You know what I mean? There's nothing else falter. So 19th of April, it's on. We're two fully grown fighting men. 2 seasoned veterans. Yeah? Each to their own respect. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've got respect for Danny. I know Danny's a skillful boxer. I know he's very fit. I'm not pulling anyone down. I just know if I land, I'm knocking him clean out. You know what I mean? I just know it. And it's no disrespect. And don't get me wrong, who knows? He's fast on his feet, he's got great footwork, he's a great pivoter, he's a great head mover, he could stay out my way. And usually, the last few fights I had at the Metrodome was in a 12-foot ring, where I knocked all my opponents out in round 1. The last 5 fights I had there. I think there's only been one time where I had a 16-foot ring in there and I still knocked him out in round 1. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that Danny's probably an higher caliber than the fighter what I probably knocked out, but all these kids who I fought all had more than 30, 40 fights. And they're all mainly experienced, and they're all, and to be fair with you, they was all bigger than me except for one. You know what I mean? I always fight people bigger than me and stronger than me. So my plan is really, I'm gonna cut a stone and a half off of something just for the fitness side, pure cardio. Because like I said there, on my last fight with the concerters, ADHD and all that, my fitness went 100%. I know that. That's why I'm gonna box Rob before I even box Danny, just to correct that mistake, because I beat myself that day, like I said. And there's no point being headstrong about everything. You have to be humble and that to progress as a fighter anyway. And just like I said at my new gym, yous are the coaches. Yous tell me what to do, I listen, that's that. Yous are the experts, not me. You know what I mean? I'm just a fighter who's going in and having a scrap. You know what I mean? And I'm coming to win. I'm not bothered about the money. Yeah. The money's private. Anyway, the money, that's all agreed. No one will get to know that business. That's mine, Danny's, and the promoter's business. But we're all very handsome, and we're all way into 5-figure sums, both of us, win, lose or draw. That's all confirmed. Contracts are being made right now, and it'll be signed by next week. Also, there is going to be kicking money put down. Kicking money will be put down when Steffan asks for it when he's ready, and then we take a video, we hand the kicking money over. That's that. That's not a problem. So yeah. It'd be great to see, like you say, it's a show of David and Goliath, and respect for Danny to take it on, to be fair. He's coming up the weights. I come in bigger and heavier than Deco did. And I'm fast for a big guy, trust me. People listen, people who sparred me and fought me knows how fast I am. You know what I mean? Trust. And I'll land. You know what I mean? I'll land. And especially with 4-ounce MMA gloves. It's just like getting it with bare knuckle anyway. You know what I mean? When I was sparring hard with the 4-ounce gloves yesterday, just like bare knuckle, bang, 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 all my body, all my arms. I can feel the aches, but it's good. I like to get battle hardened. But I'm going to put myself through a test as well this month. I'm going to have a fight this month. I've already spoke to Steph about it there, and Bad to the Bone. And I'm going to have 2 fights in February. Hopefully we can get Rob on, and hopefully the Shadow, no name calling or anything, comes down and has it anyway, because it'd be good anyway, just to have that fight and put it to bed. Obviously Paul's injured, and that'd be a big fight for me before Danny, so that won't be happening anyway, even if he probably wasn't injured. But he's injured, so the outcome of this, after me and Danny fight, then we'll look for me and Paul fighting on the BKFC. And now I'm ready to go in there, have a hell of a war and a tear up. But please believe me, I don't need money, I've got money. You know what I mean? I'm coming to win. You know what I mean? And there's no 2 ways about it. I'm coming for war. And I'll put it out there. And Danny knows anyway, he's not daft. I will be in his face all the way through the fight, and I will be swinging, and I will be hitting him with everything I've got, everything with the kitchen sink. I'm just project cardio. So I will keep that pace going non-stop. And he's going to have feet like Floyd Mayweather to stay out my way. You know what I mean? And he's going to have to be a sharp counter-puncher, because I'll be expecting these counter-punchings and I'll be hitting him and I'll be pushing forward. If he's going forward and I'm going forward, I'm punching straight down the pipe. It's science. I will put him to sleep. You know, there's a lot of people saying Danny's punch resistance has gone. You know what I mean? Due to, he has been in some good scraps and his face has come out mangled. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? And fair play to him, he's earned his stripes with it. You know what I mean? He has. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He credits where it's due. You know what I mean? He'll always be a veteran. He'll always be an hard man. That's that. He's done his work. He's settled for life. He'll always be known as an hard man. You know what I mean? That's that, really. You know what I mean? And that's me being a big man about it. He's always going to be a top-class fighting man in the UK. Serious fighting man as well. Very serious man, anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm in a very good camp, and you know, obviously I'm speaking from the heart. Obviously I know Mundell and Warren are two top of the range men, Americans, best of the best, and obviously it didn't look like the punches were mainly nothing what hit him on the chin. It mainly looked like they were jab punches, and obviously after a while, when you take too much damage, especially when you're coming up to 40 years of age, you will go. It takes its toll on you. So this is a good payday for Danny as well. He's getting 5 figures out of it no matter what anyway. And no, I have no doubts about it, mate. You know what I mean? I have no doubts about it. I'm in for a very serious fight. You know what I mean? Sharp, bang, bang, bang. We're both going to come out messed up anyway. You know what I mean? Roughed up. But I just know. No matter where I tag him and I hit him, even if I hit him in the arm, I'll break his arm. I promise you. I mean, I hit with the most evilest bad intentions. You know what I mean? And if I land, I'll land. And he's probably done his research and asked. You know what I mean? And anyone will tell you the same. It's all big and cocky, and it's like what Mike Tyson said. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And I'll be punching, obviously, fucking 5 to 6 stone heavier, and I'll be coming in fit. And I'll be hitting with all I got. And I'll be non-stop, toe-to-toe, and I'll be expecting it back. You know what I mean? And we'll see who goes first. Because I promise you, I just know his punches are going to sting. His punches are going to swell up. You know what I mean? With someone of Danny's size, his thing, it's more of a whipping motion, more of a sting and pain when they hit you. You know what I mean? My punches, you won't feel no sting, you won't feel no pain. You'll just go to sleep. You know what I mean? And trust me, I've done it 100 times, sparring and fighting. If I hit you on the end of that chin, you're going to sleep. You know what I mean? There is no getting out of it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I've agreed to all the terms and conditions anyway, and I just thought I'd lay it out there now. I've spoken to Steffan. Steffan's put it on the Bad to the Bone page. It's all been confirmed. We are the main event. We are fighting for the main title of Bad to the Bone, for the belt, and we're getting paid, and that's our business, and no one will get our business out of me, because we're proper fighting men and we're businessmen as well. So fair play, Dan, for getting this on the show and on the road. And yeah, and I've agreed to all your shit, and that's that, and we'll leave it all in the ring. You've got a lot of hatred to take out on me. I've got a lot of hatred to take out on you. You know what I mean? And then, well, not hatred anyway, but let's just call it negative professional sportsmanship, where banter goes wrong and people take things personal. But we'll leave it all in the ring on the night. Yeah, we have war, and we'll leave it on the ring in the night. And you want to have a pint afterwards, we have a pint afterwards. Because after that fight, I want to have a pint. But 110%, I promise you, I'm pointing out there now, you're not beating me. You know what I mean? I'm in my early 30s, I'm in my prime. And I'm at 110%. I'm out on these roads. I am running every morning. I am in the weights, high reps. I am swimming every day. I have got my own personal circuit coach putting me through cardiovascular. I would not even look at a fizzy pop. I am eating the most healthiest I've ever ate in my life all the way through. And I'm going to have 3 fights at least before we even meet. So I'm battle hardened, you know what I mean, against serious competition. You know what I mean? And I promise you, I'm taking this fight serious, because I know beating you on this fight puts me back in the driving seat then. It puts me back to the top of the cherry tree. You know what I mean? And obviously this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you in my father's memory, and my dad's ashes. I'm going to knock you clean out. And I promise you, I'm going to knock you spark out, and that's that. Say no more. See you on April 19th.